Hey guys, it's Kersey, but most of you know me as Grimsy. I might change the channel name, by the way. Gosh, I love Skyrim RP. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible. There's a lot to take in, really. When I joined the Guard, my only problems were a couple things. They were werewolves, vampires, and a lot of bandits. But over time, those bandits became something called the Storm Guard. And what they would do is they would rob basically anyone, even their own kin, which are usually Nords. If you don't know what the Storm Guard are, they're basically a minor faction of the Stormcloaks, which they can't be considered Stormcloaks just yet due to numbers and size, whatever it might be. So whatever, it became a problem, okay? A huge disdain, because being guard of Windhelm, I cared for the citizens a lot, you know?
So what I was trying to say was, it was like, what, not even like 5 or 6 weeks ago when we were both
I'm gonna go check the
walking
palace,
in.
right? Oh, there's nothing?
Oh, he's
Okay.
gonna go check the palace and ruin it.
Man, shut the fuck up! Seeing them being killed, robbed, and whatnot got to me, especially when they killed some of my closest friends. So in time, I did my best to try to root out this evil, but it only grew in size. So, you know, I would do my normal guard duties, and once in a blue moon, there would be another killing, another robbery. And there was a lot going on at the time. Like, we had to, you know, get a new Jarl, and the court had to be decided who's going to be in there. I'm not going to go through all of that shit.
Better yet, bring along the crew. From Solitude to Riften, from Whiterun to Dawn Star. Everywhere I love in one damn place, I'm bringing my guitar. From Windhelm down to Fall Creek, from Markov to Morthal.
We just got done dealing with the Carver situation. Everyone's kind of still, you know, fresh wounds from that. Eventually, they took the name called Stormcloak, and this is where shit got serious. Windhelm has been through a lot. We've dealt with the Sons of Talos, the Storm Guard, and now this major faction called the Stormcloak. As a Windhelm Guard, I cannot count how many times I went head to head with the Stormcloak or Storm Guard in general. It is nothing new to me. Go head to head with them on the bridge, out in the wild near Mixwater Mill. It's just a normal thing. But because they grew in such numbers is when it got bad. When friends started dying, when loved ones were getting robbed inside the city, when guards were being killed and mugged of everything, that's when the problem would really start to drive in. So before I give you my opinion on anything, I'm going to go ahead and let you hear it from both sides. So I went ahead and asked both sides. The first person that I should have spoke to, but I got to eventually, of course, was the new Jarl Marius. Am I saying this right? Please don't kill me. At first, you know how every new Jarl goes. You're weary about him. You don't really know. Before I even say anything, let me just let you give his side. So in your opinion, what are the Stormcloaks?
So the Stormcloaks are a number of things, realistically. They are followers of the teachings and the philosophies of Ulfric Stormcloak first and foremost. But how they actually manifest can be in numerous different ways. So, for instance, a true follower of Ulfric, quote unquote, is someone who believes that Skyrim is for the Nords, that you know, they might have opinions about different races being lesser. They might not. They might just see, you know, they might just want Skyrim to be more friendly for Nords or more Nordic inspired. But when you look at Stormcloak doctrine, it's not just this. It's also a belief that Skyrim has been done wrong by the Empire. You know, that the Empire has no right to rule over Skyrim and that kind of thing. That really the crux of their philosophy is based around that kind of racial, religious, and political, those three pillars.
As I'm editing this video, I just want to let you know that Jarl Marius has not, he didn't even stutter the entire time. I'm not fucking meat writing here. I'm being serious. This guy just fucking, I asked him a question and he just went off.
Now, how they manifest is very different. Some Stormcloaks are more racially tolerant than others. Some follow the old ways as opposed to Talos, because, you know, Talos is at its core a god of the imperial cult. It's not present in the Nordic pantheons. You might say that Ysmir is the Nordic version of Talos, but the fact is Ysmir has incarnated and been revered since far before Tiber Septim came into the picture, you know? And then, of course, you have others who maybe don't necessarily care about the Empire or are fine being a part of it, but the religious and racial issues is their main goal. But the thing about all Stormcloaks is they each either embody all three of those pillars, or one of them specifically, and they're more ambivalent towards the other two.
Yeah, hey, it's me again. So basically, I asked Jarl Marius, I was like, do you have a message for the people? Hey, take your time to think about this, write it down, AI, whatever it might be. I'll give you a sec. Nope, just straight up was like, hey, shut the fuck up. I got it, slime.
Look, I'm always a guy who prefers to go off the cuff, and I think I've got a bit of a reputation for it at this stage. So, as far as a message for people who might be scared about the Stormcloaks, I understand. Okay, first off, I do understand. It's a scary time. You've got people who are trying to conquer not just the city, but Skyrim as a whole. You've got people who want to disrupt your everyday life. You've got people who might be robbing you on the street. You've got people who might be out there ambushing your friends and family on the road. It is a scary time. But I don't blame you for being afraid. It's natural to be afraid. But what I would ask is that with that fear come bravery, you know? The bravery to not fall into that limited way of thinking that they have. The bravery to be able to stand up for yourself. The bravery to trust in not just the guards here, the Legion, but the everyday citizens, the people who walk beside you in the market, the people you see on the street, who come to the defense of the city every time they've tried to take it. At the end of the day, we will stand together. I'll be there right beside you, whether it's in the shield wall, whether it's commanding from horseback, whether it's with the archers on the parapets. I will be there. And I know you'll be there with me. So as long as we're together, we don't need to be afraid. But even if you are, just be brave, because it might be dark now, and we might have problems now, and it might seem like they're unstoppable now, but the dawn is always coming, and when it breaks, so too shall they. Because at the end of the day, narrow and closed-mindedness never triumphs, and us all together, we can win this war. We won it once before, and we can do it again.
And then I did something fucking crazy. It took me, give or take, 3 days IRL to get a hold of these people and figure out how to do it without getting murked. I went and spoke to the Stormcloaks balls deep. I'm talking balls deep. They gave me the chance to speak to them, and they said they wouldn't do anything to me. Now, I was told verbatim by some close friends and loved ones not to say my rank, not to say my position, but if I didn't, why would they come speak to me? Hey, I'm some random guy, let's fucking talk. Anyways, here you go. I just have a couple questions.
Ask away, brother. Are you first, before you ask any question and we proceed with this meeting, are you sure you won't be branded as a traitor for meeting with the Stormcloaks?
That is still somewhat unknown, but I've done this before.
Aye, well, tread carefully, because I'd hate for you to write this amazing paper and then get executed and not be able to release it.
No, absolutely. I do have some, worries about it a little bit, but I believe that if I do this right, I merely just ask questions. I'm not here making an oath, taking an oath, swearing or anything. There's no problem at all. So halfway through our conversation, they were basically like, hey, by the way, we saw some people on the ridge there. We got to go talk somewhere else. And we relocated somewhere far as shit. and kind of had to be sneaky Snoopy about it because remember, they are Stormcloaks.
Well, how would you feel if your god, whatever gods you follow, were outlawed from being worshipped? Say, the orcs with Malakath. I don't think they'd be very happy, would they? They would more than likely take up arms against the oppressor. So, I see that it is my duty and our other brothers here to fight for what we believe in.
Aye.
Aye.
Please don't believe everything you hear, especially from the Thalmor or the Imperials. This is nothing but propaganda. We are among the most honorable in Skyrim. Now, we do flee from battle simply because we fight in, we are outnumbered, are we not? We fight holds at the time. It's quite ridiculous. But no, we don't harm civilians. We don't rob people. We uphold a strict code of conduct. Any member who breaks it is punished.
What is the, I guess you could say, the end goal as of today, if that makes sense?
To restore order to Skyrim, to make it prosperous and a beautiful nation once again. Because right now, it is run by nothing but spineless, corrupt nobles who want nothing but to fill their own pocket with the hard-earned coin of the common folk.
Well, in my personal opinion, as he was saying, I think it's fair to say we can probably elaborate a little bit more on the corrupt noble part of the current state of things. As you may know, a lot of the nobles throughout Skyrim are trying to fill their pockets with gold, but that is not how we operate around here. We want to see the nation thrive as a whole, whether you're in a position of power, either in the court, or if you're just a humble prospector or blacksmith. Everyone should have equal footing in that sense. And depending on, obviously, things are going to happen over the course of the next few weeks, as you may know. But if we do come to the position of power in any certain place, we plan on making that place prosperous, and not only economically, but in terms of religion and beliefs, in all sorts of ways.
Any foreigners welcome in Skyrim, as long as they bring trade or culture, you understand? We have no problem with foreigners in Skyrim. We even have Argonian brethren and Khajiits within our own ranks.
Aye, even a couple Bosmer.
Wow.
Yes, we have quite a few Khajiit. One of our own is a Khajiit, which is a very, very important role amongst our army.
Aye, and one of our best is an Argonian.
No, we have Breton, we have Red Guards, we have just every race you can really think of.
We are an army of the people for the people.
Aye, listen, we don't fight simply for Skyrim is for the North. Skyrim is for the people who call it home.
Now, it seems that the Stormcloaks aren't necessarily, or at least the higher-ups, aren't barbarian cannibal werewolves that like to pillage everything that they see. Or they're not fucking Giga Chad racists 9000s that everyone thought they were. But again, I want you to take both sides into consideration. On the Windhelm side of things, you have me and Marius. From my point of view, I have been dealing with them forever, and it's been a pain in my ass. I have lost friends and family, and then had to deal with the nuisance almost every day in Windhelm. And I'm talking about every day. I mean, it's taken me at least maybe give or take a week and some change to compile this footage. And I haven't even got all that other bullshit. So my standpoint, and not my absolute opinion, Kersey's standpoint is pretty bad, all right? And then you have Marius's viewpoint. And then you have the Stormcloaks viewpoint as well. So this is where things take a turn for me. At first I was like, I can kind of see where they're coming from, but it only got worse. It got much, much worse. So being a guard in Windhelm, there's not much I could do. I can't just go take my men and go to somewhere in fucking Riften and battle it out. Honorably, of course. So I made the decision to leave the Windhelm Guard to join the Empire to protect home. They all mean the world to me. And when you see such a looming threat getting so close to home inside the walls, you would probably do the same thing. Maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't, actually, because you're a fucking pussy.
With that fear comes bravery.
Blow for blow! Slay these bastards, man! Slay them!
Kill the fucking Imperium Corps! Oh! Kill the fucking...
Reform. Just be mindful.
Help Boris here! Help Boris here! Help Boris on the right! Take them out on the right! Collect the right! Kill this dork!
Yes!
My bad. It took me 2 days IRL to get over the fact that I left Windhelm to go fight in the Empire against the Stormcloaks. It fucked me up so bad. Like I don't get feelings that I felt leaving. I don't get IRL because I don't give a fuck IRL. I genuinely don't, and I still don't to this day. But the feelings that I received in that moment, imagine. You're a square. You're a square, right? You're a good square, okay? And then you take a handful of that square out, you just rip it the fuck out.
You are appreciated. You are loved here, and I hope that one day you will come back. Absolutely. Once this Stormcloak threat's dealt with, I mean, you're part of Pius's garrison, so you're going to be around. Don't be a stranger. Come in, have the chats, talk with the troops, talk with us, you know? We love seeing you, we love having you here. Despite you no longer being under my command, I will tell you, the command still stands. You're not let die. I'll be coming to Sovngarde, I'll be challenging Tsun to let me in, and I'll be dragging you out of there by your ear.
What's the word? Bleed over. Which is when you feel so much in-game of your character, you feel it outside. You're just sitting there at your desk and you're shitting your pants. You're like, what the fuck have I done? I had a goal. And goddamn, am I doing exactly what I wanted to do? 25% more action with the Stormcloaks than I did as a guard. And being a guard of Windhelm, I shouldn't have to see all that action all the time. I mean, it was every fucking day. They were at the bridge harassing civilians, harassing the guard. Just doing whatever they can. I wanted to compile this together so that you can see actually what both sides are saying and what's going on. I'm not telling you how I feel on purpose. The ones who know me know how I feel. You can just take a fucking guess, alright? I'm in the Empire. I left home, damn it. I fucked up and left. But anyways, I wanted to end the video on a good note. That Windhelm is home, and it will always be home. She's cold, she's stubborn, and she's beautiful. And cruel. But not to me. Do it for Windhelm. If you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. I don't give a fuck if you subscribe, because I don't give a fuck, okay? Go fuck yourself. Hey guys, before you go, I just wanted to give a little shout out here. Feel free to drop your name, your character's name in the comments. Also, if you made it this far in the video, the code word is Boogermouth Chicken Wiener. You must say this to the Jarl of Windhelm or a niece, and then come back to me. And yes, the reward this time is not a fucking soup. I promise. Thank you for your time. Keep an unbiased mind. And as always, good game and good night.
And equip your shields, please, so you don't look goofy.
I'm aware
Stand at attention with your arms behind your back.
what the hell am I doing here? don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special.
Cheers.
I wish I was
Cheers.
special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
How many dinero me home skillet? I ain't got no money, no.
He's running out the door.
I just don't like getting robbed, you know.
He's running out. He run,
Fuck, why are you
run,
doing
run.
Oh my god, you're the one I gave the holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm just drunk right now. We met before. I gave you the fucking the asshole clothing you're wearing, and I also gave you a circlet, I'm pretty sure. The fine clothing you're wearing, isn't it?
Whatever makes
called-
you
there's-
happy.